a November reading here for you. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate your energy. Let's just jump right on in, baby. Jump on in for Sagittarius message here. Messages here for Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I just want to get myself together. Messages here for Sagittarius. I'm hearing a lot of music around you. You could be definitely a music head. I'm hearing a lot of different melodies and harmonies, and you guys can very much be like really inoculating yourselves into music, certain tones, certain vibrations, certain frequencies. I'm feeling like this vibration or frequency here for you. That's just here for Sagittarius. You can have Scorpio in your chart. This can involve a Scorpio. Messages here for Sagittarius, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have seek out a career counselor. With this energy, I definitely feel like I'm hearing like don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too wrapped up around what you have already done, what you have succeeded. There's more to learn. You know that. You know, being a Sagittarius, you are very aware of your ways of understanding how knowledge is infinite. That includes the things that we take pride in. Your pride needs to be elevated at this time. Things that you felt like you could have been prideful in is now coming to an end. It's time to elevate. It's time to accelerate. It's time to learn a lot faster. I definitely feel like this is a beautiful time. If not already, you going back to something, going back to school, going back to certain careers, going back to that certain person that you can get some really great sound advice from. There's this energy of like circling back. I also feel like this energy of just taking a time out to see how far you have came. Sometimes we're so busybodies, we just want to go, want to go, want to go, want to go. We're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing everything. We don't really sit and just honestly just truly thank our body, our soul, our mind to get through some really crazy times in the world. You're just moving. And there's a certain acknowledgement that has to take place here. It's really important. This isn't something to be overlooked as well. So let's get into some tarot here for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Messages here. You sound like a fucking dinosaur, Sagittarius. That's Sagittarius over there. Go get it. Messages here for Sagittarius. Hi guys. Messages here for Sagittarius. Okay. I feel like I gotta shuffle one more time. Sagittarius messages here, Spirit. Thank you. I'm definitely feeling like this Hierophant energy coming through. Very, very High Priestess-like. Okay. Seven of Swords, first energy. First energy, Seven of Swords. Two of Cups. Nine of Wands in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, let me just put them all out here. Oh, yeah. If you didn't know, now you know, nigga. If you don't know, now you know. That's going to be the message here. That's going to be the, if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. You learned something here. It was a lot. It could be involving a lover. It can involve just compassion in itself. In all that you do and all that you love. It could be friendship. It could just be something that you just have a genuine compassion and love for. Sagittarius, man, I just feel like you don't have any control over this. This isn't one of those situations that I think that you saw a situation for what it was and you kind of went to a certain resort level. Like your default level is fuck them or disrespectful or insulting. And I don't think that's the self-sabotaging tool and protocol that you use when you feel like the back is up against the wall or someone having some very choice words with you or something that you just react to, right? It's a trigger here. There's a trigger here that you failed the trigger, okay? I'm being honest. This is a general message. If this does not apply, let it fly. Go ahead on. But this is for people who are triggered. And I love that the judgment is in the center of your reading. You have a really great judgment factor of all those around you, including yourself. I see that you see yourself in a way beautiful capacity. And I do see that you know the work that needs to be done, but you're not willing to do it. The pride is here. That's a very typical fire-like element on the spectrum of low frequency, though. So some of you guys have some work to do. You gotta you gotta trust your boundaries. You gotta trust that you have worked so hard to get to where you have been, who you are. I think this is a level of trust within self so that you don't get easily triggered by things that, you really are really, again, you're a really good judge of character on. You really are. But this element of not doing the work, inner work, is here. And I do feel like there's this energy of just lack of consideration for other people's feelings, or someone just does not consider your feelings at all. The way you communicate your feelings is not really being well received, as well as you just kind of want this reciprocity to take place, but it's not happening in the actual reality. So whatever story is yours, I do feel like there's this energy of you need some help. You need counseling, you need mentorship, you need to listen to someone who can actually assist with this. So I don't think that you are going to know it fully within self right now, okay? This will behoove you to get some advice. This will behoove you to look outside of yourself here and gain different perspectives and opportunities here, because I think that you're in a very uncertain situation and you're defaulting to a place that you don't want to default in, okay? I do feel like this is also an energy regarding just how do you take some really unsavory, effed up situations and how am I supposed to, like, deal with this situation? I'm seeing that you deal with it in terms of just love in the space of just giving and receiving. So a lot of reciprocity here. What are you giving and what are you receiving? Are you receiving more than you giving? Are you giving more than you receiving? Whatever that is, if you feel like you're receiving more than you giving, it's time to be charitable. If you feel like you're being more, giving than receiving, it's time to withhold. Whatever the story is here for you, Sagittarius, it's time to kind of balance the books, and checks and balances is here. This can involve a Leo, this can involve a Libra. But this is the energy of just making sure that you are using a judgment that's very important, that's very, that's within you, that's very, I wanted to say promising, but something that's very positive in learning how to move through. Because this is very frustrating. I do see there's a lot of frustration here. So I do see that this energy will be overcame through understanding from a different perspective. So your advice is, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. When we then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's whole action is be grateful. You're being summoned to be more peaceful. Peace is home for your soul, and it's accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and is grateful for everything, you experience extreme fulfillment. So with that being said, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.